Hey everyone, welcome back to Shell Bell Reads. Today I am going to be reviewing Rising Tiger by Brad Thor. This is his 21st Scot Harvath novel, and I've pretty much read all of them. So before we get into the review, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on the story, just some highlights I took from the blurb. So, an unprecedented, potentially nation ending threat has materialized on the world stage. With the stakes higher than they have ever been, it's time to unleash Scot Harvath. Thrust into a completely unfamiliar culture, with no one he can trust, the attempts on his life begin piling up the moment he arrives. With democracy itself hanging on the balance, Harvath will risk everything to untangle the explosive plot and bring every last bad actor to justice. So Brad Thor, Scot Harvath is my go-to buy every summer. This is one of my top summer reads, and this year definitely did not disappoint. I will admit that last year's release, Black Ice, while I liked it, kind of left me feeling a little bored at times with the story. And with Harvath himself, I think there was just a little too much downtime. Even though I was happy that he pretty much found the one person in Solvi who is perfect for him, at times I just wanted the story to move along. This year, though, this is Scot Harvath of the past, the one I've come to love over the last 21 books. This was excellent pacing. It was fast paced. It was action packed as soon as it started. There was some really great relationship building between Harvath and the characters that he meets in what is actually a new setting. So it is set in India, pretty much for the whole entire book. And all of his scenes with Vijay and Asha were really great. I mean, this was a relationship that I would like to see again. Any upcoming novels, Scott teaming up with Vijay or Asha again would be great. I think they all worked really well together. I did see in a live chat that Brad Thor did on Facebook that somebody suggested that Harvath played more of a secondary role to Vijay and Asha, and I disagree there. He just did what he does best, and that was to support those who need it and take charge when it's his time to do so. Especially since this was in a place he's not familiar with, dealing with, the kind of villain element that he probably isn't really used to dealing with. So I didn't really feel he was secondary to either Vijay or Asha. I am hoping that he will return to India, like I said, and work with these two characters. Especially he mentioned kind of in the title about this rising tiger candidate who kind of wants to kind of save India in a sense from this Pakistan-Beijing relationship, and he kind of is on a platform that is not very popular. So I can almost hope that Scott will return to India, working with Vijay and Asha again, to kind of lend a hand in whatever situation comes up because of that. This is definitely a very entertaining read. I didn't want to put it down each time I picked it up. I will admit the subplot with Nicholas and, while I'm glad Nicholas has this life that he loves and he found somebody, and they're going to start a family, and I'd never heard of Havana syndrome before, so it's interesting to learn about. But I didn't find it as enthralling as the rest of the book. And I kind of just wanted to get through those pieces so I can get back to Scott's main story. So if you read it, I would love to know what you thought about it. If you have not, definitely pick it up. You're definitely in for a great story. All right, guys, as always, happy reading.